Lucy, Jose, Kimberly, Thomas, Lucy, Andrew, Markella, and Noor. They're all here and ready to play small talk. And here's the man in charge. It's me! Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to Small Talk. I'm sorry, I've had a bit of a little funny morning today. I mean, normally, you know, I play a few holes, you know, I enjoy my golf. Normally when I leave to play golf, I take Anne up a cup of tea and some toast. This morning I went up the lovely tray with tea and toast and marmalade and bacon and egg and sausages. And Anne said to me, "That looks really lovely." I said, "It is. Why don't you go downstairs and get yourself some?" So, here we have, as usual, our video wall of fabulous faces, and it is these children who either help or hinder our contestants as they race for points. First of all, let us meet the boys and girls. Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, Mr. Corbett.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourselves?
Hello, Mr. Corbett. Glad you could make it. My name is Aaron and I'm 6.
Good evening, Mr. Conker. My name's Kirsty and I'm 9 years old. Good evening, Mr. Corbett. My name is Jose and I'm 8.
Hello, Mr. Corbett. I'm 7-year-old and my name is Kimberly.
It's nice to be back, Mr. Corbett. My name is Thomas and my age is 5.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Corbett. I'm Lucy and I'm 8 years old.
Hello, Mr. Corbett. I am Andrew and I'm 7 and I'm a big fan of you and Roland Rat.
Good evening, Mr. Corbett. My name's Markella and I'm 8 years old. Pleased to meet you. Can we get started now, please?
Hello, nice to see you again, Mr. Corbett. My name's Noor. I'm 7. Don't forget, my birthday is in July. Oh yeah, I'm 7.
Well, there they are, the Corbett Collection Outclass for this week. A lineup of the best brains in the land. Or are they? Well, we'll find out in a moment. First of all, let us meet our 3 contestants who are lined up to challenge today's class. Good evening, Carol.
Good evening, Ronnie.
How are you? Lovely to see you.
Fine,
Meet you. Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I come from Aberdeen. I live there with my husband, Neil, and my 3 children, Lee, he's 10, Tanya is 3, and Amy is coming up for 2. Yes. My main hobby is singing with an amateur company, Pro Arty. Yes. We're doing 2 shows this year, a cabaret and Deflate de Mouse, which is an operetta. And I enjoy dressmaking, so I'm hoping to make my outfit this year for Pro Arty's cabaret.
Have a nice time and enjoy yourself. Lovely to see you. Peter, good evening.
Good evening, Ron.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I live in a beautiful seaside resort in North Devon called Ilfracombe.
Oh, gosh.
I have 2 daughters, Anne, who's 24 and works as a graphic designer in London, and Mary, who's 29, and she works as a nurse in Parma in northern Italy.
Oh,
and
right.
she's married and got 2 little boys, and we keep in touch with each other because we both have video cameras and we make videotapes and send them to each other.
How lovely. You have a bit of a military bearing about you. You're a sort of army man, or?
Yes. Well, I was.
Well, you are. And the badge, a rather important badge, is what?
The Coldstream Guards.
Oh, because I was in the Grenadiers, isn't it? Yeah. Well, welcome. Enjoy yourself tonight. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Sergeant. There we are. Regimental Sergeant. Vicky.
Shumai, Ronnie.
And would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I'm a children's entertainer. I live in Bridgend. I've got 4 children, Corrie, Richard, George and Martha. I'm married to John and I collect puppets and I'm learning Welsh.
Right. And you're a ventriloquist, I hear?
Well, I can do many voices. I can't throw them, though.
Oh, can't you? Because I was told you were working me with your foot, but... Well, have a lovely time anyway, all 3 of you. Let me me tell you how the game is played. To each of the children, we ask the same simple question. As you might expect, some get it right, some get it wrong. All you have to do is judge the children well enough to sort out who gets it right and who gets it wrong. That is the way we win points. All right, let us play the game. The first question we asked was, if you've got amnesia, what have you lost? Now, what I want to know is first, whether you think most of the children knew the right answer, yes or no. Now, Carol, what do you think?
I think most of them would not know.
Would not know what you had. What about you, Peter?
I go along with that. I
Right.
don't think they will.
And Vicky?
I agree. No, I don't think
Well, I have to tell you that most of the children did know the right answer. Would you believe it? So no points round there. However, now, you can earn points, don't worry, you can start earning more points or points by correctly choosing which children knew the right answer and which didn't. Now, you'll each have 2 selections from the video wall, and we'll see just how good your judgment really is. There'll be 20 points for each correct match you make. Now, Carol, you start. Who are you going to pick from the wall?
I'll go for my granddad's namesake, which is Thomas.
Thomas, right. Thomas, what do you do when you lose something, Thomas?
Well, I had a magazine for my birthday that my grandmother bought me in England. And I lost Power Ranger sword. And I tried to find it in England and Scotland. I've looked everywhere. And I've never found it. I might have looked for 200 days. In fact, I looked 6,000,000,066 days. And I never found it.
That's 6,006,066 days in the life of Thomas. Now, do you think he knows what amnesia is?
Oh, we'll go for a yes here.
Go for a yes. Thomas, do you know what amnesia is?
Your memory.
Very good. I do. Wonderful. Thank goodness he found the answer sooner. There we are. Now, Peter, who are you going to pick?
Kimberly.
Kimberly. Can you tell us about something that you've had to remember, Kimberly?
Right. A long time ago, my mummy asked something for me to remember. It was every day at Christmas, my mum asked me to pump my bicycle pump the day after Christmas. And then when it was that day, I forgot. But then I thought, what was it? And then I said, pump my bicycle wheels. I said, yeah, that's it. And I did it, and I remembered.
Well, pump my bicycle wheels. Now, do you think she knows what amnesia is?
After that brilliant display, she must.
Right, very well worked out. Kimberly, do you know what amnesia is?
I've lost my memory.
Oh, really? Right. Now, Vicky, who are you going to choose?
Well, my niece is called Lucy, so let's go for Lucy.
Lucy, right. Lucy, how do you manage to remember things, Lucy?
Well, one of the ways I choose to remember things is to write things down. The second way to remember things is lock it to your mind. Like, if there's a phone number you needed, like 760497, you could lock it to your mind and not think about anything else. And the third way of remembering is... Can I just say anything?
Perfect demonstration. Now, do you think Lucy knows what
I think she does.
Lucy, do you know what amnesia is?
Your beard.
That's it. Well, mismatch there. Now, Carol, your turn now. Who are you going to pick now?
I think I'll go for Jose.
Jose, right. Jose, tell us something you've lost, about something you've lost.
Once I was looking for this kind of toy. Yeah, and then I was looking for it. Yeah. Then I was thinking where it might have been. I checked in the cupboard. And I checked in in my toy box. Then I checked everywhere, but then it wasn't anywhere. And I looked in my hand and there it was.
Funny place to keep your train set under your hand. Do you think he knows what amnesia is?
Sounds as though he had it there, I think, but you know what, I think he knows it.
Hussein, do you know what amnesia is?
I think I lost my memory.
Now, Peter, it's your choice. Who are you going to pick then?
Aaron.
Aaron. Aaron, you've lost a favourite toy, haven't you, Aaron?
Well, the seal I had first, and I took it on holiday with me. And I kept bringing it out of the bag all the time and cuddled him. And I lost him once, and then we found him again, and then I lost him again. And my polar bear, I left it on the bus.
You know that bus? Number 48 to the North Pole, that is. Do you think he knows what amnesia is?
Oh, definitely, yes.
Aaron, do you know what amnesia is?
Your memory.
Very good. Last turn coming up. Now, come on, Vicky, who are you going to pick?
I'm going to go for Nia.
Noah.
Oh, Noah.
Noah, have you ever lost anything, Noah?
No, I've never lost anything, but I can make things disappear. Shall I tell you?
Yes, right, okay.
Here, for example, this is an ordinary crayon,
Yes.
and I'm going to make it disappear from your very eyes.
Right.
Watch carefully.
There he goes. Now that is magic. Do you think he knows what amnesia is?
Yes, I do.
Noah, do you know what amnesia is?
Your hair.
Oh, you're doing so well. Oh, dear, never mind. Well, at the end of round one, the scores are Vicky with 0. Sorry, no, don't worry. Peter with 40 and Carol with 40. We go on now to round 2, which is precisely the same as round 1. You'll each have another 2 selections in the video wall, but now the scores on offer are worth a lot more. This time the question we asked was, what is an asp? Right. Now, first things first, using whatever you've learned about the children from round 1, tell me, did most of the children know what an asp is? Yes or no? Vicky?
I'm going to say yes.
You think most children did know? What about you, Carol?
I would agree with that, yes. I
Yes,
would.
Carol. And Peter?
I would say they didn't.
They didn't. Well, in fact, most of the children did know the right answer. So points for Vicky and Carol. Never mind. Right. Now, let us try to add to what you've got, remembering at the end of the round that one of you will have to wave goodbye. Now, we will start with Vicky. Here's your chance to catch up. Pick a child. Let us see how well you can read them out. 30 points for you if you get it right this time. Who's your first choice going to be?
Well, I quite like little Thomas.
Little Thomas. Thomas, are there any nasty animals, do you think?
Parrots are nasty. No, parrots are nice. Parrots are nice. I'd like to get a parrot for a pet. And let it fly around my bedroom. I'd rather get a wooden parrot. And I might get a real parrot too, so they can talk to each other. And then they won't get so nasty and they'll get friends. I get the wooden parrot first and then the live parrot. So if I have the live parrot first, that will get most wild. So I'll have to have a wooden parrot first and then a wild parrot.
Hope he doesn't try breeding them, don't you? Do you think he knows what an asp is?
Hopefully Thomas will know what an asp.
Thomas, do you know what an asp is?
A little snake.
Well done. Now, Carol, who are you going to pick?
I'll go for Aaron this time.
Aaron, are there animals we should be looking after?
Well, the real shame is to kill, well, things that can't hurt you. Like penguins, it'd be a shame to kill them. And they're still killed by sharks and things and seals. So penguins can get extinct anyway. Everything can get extinct anyway. Everything. Because even people can get extinct. Killed by lions and things. Can go out hunting. They can.
So if we don't go hunting lions, we're all safe. Now, do you think he knows what an asp is?
I have a feeling he will, yeah.
Right. Aaron, do you know what an asp is?
An asp is a snake, a very little one, and it once killed a very famous queen.
Very good. Now, Peter, who are you going to choose?
I'll go for Kimberly again.
Kimberly, yes. Do you know any stories about snakes, Kimberly?
Once upon a time, there was a snake called, your name.
Mr. what?
Mr. Corbett.
Oh, Mr. Corbett.
And he was slithering about when he saw a girl snake, and he went and slithered past her, and then he saw a great big dragon, and the dragon licked him, and then Mr. Corbett kissed the monster and he ran away. And then Mr. Corbett said, I wonder if I can find a girlfriend called Kimberly, a snake. Then he saw a snake with a bow, and he said, what's your name? He said, Kimberly. He said, will you marry me? She said, yeah, and they married and kissed.
No mention of living happily ever after, I notice here. Now, do you think Kimberly knows what an asp is?
I'll put my faith in it that he does.
You think, Kimberly, do you know what an asp is?
A snake who bit Cleo Lane.
Very good. Wonderful one. Now, Vicky, who are you going to pick?
Let me see. Lucy wasn't very lucky for me, was she? So I'll go for Markella.
Markella. Markella, could you describe a snake for us?
This is what a snake's head looks like. First, it's got this long tongue going like this. And it's got fangs that stick down like this. And if they was to bite you, it'll be like... This tongue will be still sticking out.
A bit like Ken Dodd. Do you think she knows what an asp is?
Well, she seems to know a lot about snakes. So, yes.
Do you know what an asp is, Markella?
An asp is a dog which has curly, long hair.
That's the way it goes, that's the way it goes.
Now, come on. Next, Carol, it's your choice next.
Well, Kirsty looks rather fed up, so we'll have Kirsty, please.
Kirsty. Kirsty, she does, yes, a bit fed up. Kirsty, would you run a zoo?
I'd buy food myself. I'd hire zookeepers. I'd have lots of animals, tigers, lions, panthers, killer whales, lots of fish, birds, monkeys, eagles.
A whole day out in 30 seconds, that's it. Now, do you think she knows what an asp is?
I think she will, yeah.
Do you know what an asp is, Kirsty?
Like a bull or a buffalo.
No, sorry about that. Mismatch there. Carol, now Peter, last turn coming up.
Well, I'll go for Andrew. He's looking wistful in the corner there.
Right, Andrew, now you want to tell us what happened to your pet snail, don't you, Andrew? I know
Well, it was like climbing up, and it like climbed out of its like hole, because I accidentally left it all, like the thing open, the box open, and it like slammed out, and then it just got its shell cracked, and I put it back in, and one day it just died. So we live in snail heaven now.
That's a bit like our heaven, but it takes a lot longer to get there, doesn't it? Do you think he knows what an asp is?
Yes.
Right, Andrew, do you know what an asp is?
A little poisonous snake who killed an old queen a long time ago.
Very good, absolutely perfect. Well, the scores at the end of round 2 are Vicky 40, Carol 80, and Peter with 100. sadly, we have to say goodbye to Vicky, but of course you don't go away with nothing to remember us by. You take with you this lovely, this very much sought after Small Talk trophy as a memento of the amazing courage, sportsmanship you showed in joining us. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. I've enjoyed every minute. Thank you very much.
Well, darling, it's lovely to have met you. Safe journey home.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, with Carol and Peter remaining, we get to round 3, which is slightly different. Now, this time you select the children you want to play the game with by pushing the button on the top of your desk there and stopping the flashing screen where you most wanted to stop. You'll each have 3 goes to match the children's answers, and this is the question we asked. Where on your body is your funny bone? Now, you play alternately, and for each correct guess, you'll get 40 points. Now, we'll start with Carol. You go first. We'll let the screen flash, and then you stop it where you want. Thomas, where on your body is your funny bone? Now, do you think Thomas knew where his funny bone was?
He's a humorous little lad. I think he does now.
Thomas, do you know where your funny bone is?
Your back.
Sometimes I wish I could just say yes. No, there we are. No, sadly, that is a mismatch. Lucy. Now, do you think Lucy knows where her funny bone is?
Yes, I'm sure she does.
Lucy, do you know where your funny bone is? Absolutely right. Very good. Latin green, please. Carol, Markella now. Do you think Markella knows?
We'll go for a yes again here.
Markella, do you know where your funny bone is?
It's here.
Yes, it is. Again, please. Andrew, now, do you think Andrew?
Yes.
Andrew, do you know where your funny bone is?
Funny bone.
Yes. Very good. Well done. Second screen again, please. Kimberly. Do you think Kimberly
I
knows?
have a feeling Kimberly will know, yes.
Kimberly, you know where your funny bone is?
On your knee.
It slipped, I'm afraid. Mismatch there now. Last one. Aaron. Now, do you think Aaron knows?
Oh, definitely, yes.
Aaron, do you know where your funny bone is?
Where?
Maybe funny, but they're not bones. No, that is a mismatch. Scores, therefore, at the end of round 3 are Carol 120 and Peter 180. Well, Carol, we're sorry to say goodbye to you, Carol, but you don't go away empty-handed as before. You get this very lovely, desirable Small Talk trophy, plus a magnificent hamper of exotic sweetmeats, lamb sponge, chicken nougat, and a packet of chocolate muttons. So you'll enjoy those when you get there. Thank you for coming out to play, and a safe journey home, darling.
Thank you very much.
It is final time, and our one remaining contestant, Peter, good luck to you. Now, let me explain what you've got to do. To each of the children, we ask a different question. Now, you're only going to play the game with 5 of them. Each child on the wall, by the way, is concealing a card with points on it, worth a lot of points. There's a whole range from 50 right up to 500. Now, you've already got a score of 180. All you have to do to win tonight's star prize, Fabulous Weekend Break, is to score 500 points or more. Now, Peter, which 5 children do you like to play the game with?
Aaron.
Yes.
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Thomas.
Thomas.
Andrew.
Andrew.
And Kirsty.
Kirsty. Right, there we are. Now we'll just say bye-bye for the meantime for the others. They just say... Right. Now we'll start with Aaron. Now we asked Aaron, should women be treated differently from men?
I think he said yes.
Right. Aaron, should women be treated differently from men?
It should be, I think.
Absolutely right. Very well matched, Peter. Right. And now, Kirsty, we asked, should you be made to wear a school uniform?
I think she said no.
Kirsty, should you be made to wear a school uniform?
Well, if you went on a school trip and you weren't wearing school uniform, you would get lost. But if you were in school, you would be fine. So I think that you should wear school uniform.
Well, mismatch there with a good answer. Well, now, Kimberly, to Kimberly we asked, should we have zoos? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Kimberly, should we have zoos?
Yes, because animals like people to look at them and sometimes buy them if they have a much bigger garden.
Very good. Well scored there. Now, Thomas. To Thomas we asked, who make the better cooks, men or women?
Men.
Who make the better cooks, Thomas, men or women?
The best chefs are usually men, so I say that men make the best cooks.
Very good. Right. And now, the last one coming out, Andrew. Would you like to run the BBC, we asked him.
No, he said no, he'd rather not.
He'd rather not, right. Andrew, would you like to run the BBC?
Well, I like Ants in Your Pants, and I like loads of other cartoons like Spider-Man and Live and Kicking and the Rugrats. So, yes, I'd like to run BBC television.
Oh, mismatch there. No mention of small talk. There we are. Now, so you've got 2 mismatches and 3 matches. Now, just let us say the points, just to tease you this, the points are being hidden by your mismatches. Kirsty, how many points were you hiding?
You've missed 50 points.
Oh, that's not too disappointing. It's not too bad, is it? Now, Andrew, how many points are you hiding?
Uh-oh, you haven't won 50 points.
Well, that's the bad news out of the way, Peter. 180 points you've scored. Now, let's look on the bright side and see the points you've scored, shall we? Kimberly, how many points are you hiding?
100 points!
Very good. So now you've got 280 points now. And we'll find out from Aaron how many points Aaron is hiding.
Very, very good. You have won 500.
Well, you won tonight's Star Prize, a fabulous holiday. You're off with the Scouts on a guided tour of the Mumbles. Or was it a mumble tour of the guides? I'm not sure. Anyway, you're off for a lovely time. Thank you for playing with us, and very well done indeed, Peter. Thank you. Well, that's it for this week. From Small Talk, a big show with small faces for small ideas, give big rewards. Let's say goodbye to the boys and girls. Bye-bye, boys and girls. So it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from them. So until the next time, bye-bye.
Putting grown-up grey cells on the spot, Mastermind is next tonight on BBC One.
Monday to Friday on BBC One.
On your marks, get set.
Get gorgeous.
The makeover show which can work miracles. New presenters and a team of fashion experts weave their magic in Style Challenge.
So join us every weekday morning.
And at 10:30...
Can't Cook, Won't Cook, the show that combines the very best of ingredients with the very worst of cooks.
I don't think the chicken wants a drink, does it?
No, not that one. No.
Style Challenge and Can't Cook, Won't Cook. Weekdays from 9:20 on BBC One.
Make a difference to your day. If you want to ride the scientific highway,
Music in the New York subway.
check out the latest in popular technology and reach for the boundaries of science.
Now it's time for the test.
A new series of Tomorrow's World next Wednesday, 7:30 on BBC One.
Here on BBC One in half an hour, there's comedy as Del calls on the supernatural in Only Fools and Horses. Before that, The Black Chair awaits.